What's up, my modern day ninjas? This is Falchion with you once again, and once again we are here for another Let's Check Out. So today, let's check out Forza Motorsport 6. So yeah, guys, I think this is the game that a lot of you have been waiting for, at least from Forza. You know, not including the Horizon titles, because to me that's, while it's made by the same, or falls under the same name, it's really an absolutely different type of game. But let's get first things first. Let's do first things first. Let's answer the question that so many of you have asked me during my live streams or what have you. Is Forza 6 the Project Cars killer? Let's be honest. The Project Cars development team are doing a really good job of killing that game all on their own. They don't need any other game to do that. But in all honesty, Forza is a very different kind of game, and it's really, Forza 6. You can tell it's going in a much different direction. And I imagine within the next few titles, next maybe 3 titles, it's going to be mainly a drifting game. Just about everything you drive in the game now is just tail happy. The rear end wants to come around, wants to slide out. It's getting more and more difficult to tune that out. The brakes, just about no matter what you do, they're so easy to lock up. And while that's great for guys that like to drift, those grip racers, those of us that are into grip racing, circuit racing, just straight up racing, that's taking the game further and further away from us. What I wish they would do is just have that beautiful balance of whatever kind of racing you want to do in the game, because it seems like they tried to do it. You want to drag race, there's drag racing in the game for you. You want to grip race, there's grip racing in the game for you. You want to drift race, there's that in the game for you as well. But it's definitely, the cars are geared definitely more towards drifting, and I wish they could just strike that even balance, where, okay, if I'm in a McLaren, like here in the game, like here in the footage, chances are I'm not trying to drift this car. I'm seriously trying to do a GT3 1 whatever type of race. I'm trying to grip. I want as much grip as possible. I want enough downforce to keep me on the track, but not too much downforce that it's hindering too much on my speed. But unfortunately, the game seems to be going more and more towards drift racing. And I mean, I guess I understand it. A lot of guys love to drift on this game. I've seen some amazing videos of drifters. I mean, those guys really tear it up, but it's just not my thing. I mean, it may just not be my thing because I can't do it, and I cannot wrap my head around breaking the rear end loose on purpose and drifting it. But nonetheless, it's Forza, man, and Forza is always going to be, I think, a great title. It's a great title. It's always going to be a great title, even when it's more heavily about drifting. I still think it's going to be a beautiful game. But as far as killing Project Cars, no, because there's always going to be those of us that want to just race. We don't want to drift. We want the grip. We want all that. We just want to race, straight up race. And Project Cars is heavy on that, and I think that's why, there's that mixed bag of guys that went out and tried to drift on Project Cars, and you'll see some good videos, but nothing like you'll see on Forza, because Project Cars isn't doesn't lean in that direction at all. I mean, it's really hard to. It takes a mistake almost to drift a car on the Project Cars, and it's a great thing because we need a game out there that's going to do that. Not taking anything away from Forza, don't get me wrong. I love Forza. I'm always going to love Forza. I've had it. I mean, any game that has survived, any series that has survived for 10 years and is still keeping its public happy is you know, it's tops. You know, you can't deny that. You can't beat that. And Forza, I mean, the worst people can say anything about this series is maybe Forza 5, and I still tie it. Me personally, I liked Forza 5 a lot. You know, it was limited, and I know why it was limited. You know, they got Forza 6 is the game that Forza 5 was supposed to be, I think, and the Xbox One with the early release of the PS4, Xbox One got pushed out a little bit sooner, and so Forza 5 got pushed out sooner than was expected, and so it didn't get to live up to what it was supposed to be. Nonetheless, it was a great game. It had some great DLC. They went a long way with trying to appease their fan base with the DLC, with free DLC, and that's why I say Project Cars is doing a good enough job of killing itself, because the developers are disrespectful to their fans. You know, when fans have criticism, they're not living up to their promises, the promises that they made of all this really great free DLC. And you know, I have no problem paying for DLC when it comes. That's the way of things now, for sure. Just don't tell me it's going to be free if it's not going to be free. You know, don't tell me you're going to give me all this great stuff if you're not going to give me all this great stuff. But anyways, I'm rambling about a game that doesn't even have anything to do with this game. If you like Project Cars is great. I love Project Cars. Forza is a different bird. You know, Forza has a little bit of everything for everyone, and that's what makes it great. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys check out this replay if you like. Do me a favor, show off your ninja skills, slash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, this has been Falchion with another Let's Check Out. We just checked out Forza Motorsport 6. Great game. If you don't have it and you're a racer, you're going to want to jump on this one. I promise you. And yeah, I just bypassed over how that dude snuck around me at the last second on that one for that race win. But anyways, this has been Falchion, and you know me. I'm Ghost. Later. Enjoy.